Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting.
Nintendo. Hello guys. As you probably guessed by the thing at the top there, we're playing Eternal Darkness for the GameCube.
You too will come to understand fear as I have.
Silicon Knights. I'm taking my glasses off because it's you can see this. You can see the reflection in it, and that's not good. I'm playing this through Open Broadcast software. Okay, through a USB video capture thing. I think it's going to have a tiny bit of lag on it, maybe. I hope not. But anyway, enjoy this cutscene. A very nice pre-rendered cutscene. If you've never played this game before, it's a very, very good horror game about sanity and I don't know if it follows the Cthulhu. I don't think it does. I think it's goes through its old kind of thing. It makes its own stuff up, I guess. I don't really know. I'm playing it where I am projecting the video onto my first monitor, and I can watch it on this screen if I wanted to, but I'm not going to do that. I think this may incur a bit of lag as well. I also have a feeling that the audio is probably going to be really, really loud. And you know what I'm going to do? There we go. Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. Also, this is a GameCube game. This is upscaled to 1080p. It's not going to be brilliant quality, so don't expect it to be, you know, fantastic quality. Let's have a look at the options, shall we? Save settings, blah blah blah. I guess that's fine. I'm actually going to turn down the volume ever so slightly here. Hopefully it shouldn't clip, because I think it was clipping before. Save to memory card. Okay, I actually have a set of language. English, yes. Set of games already on this memory card, but we won't be doing that. You have previously completed Eternal. Would you like to carry on with this game? No.
Flesh, bone, bound together with the oddest magical incantation. This wretched book is where it all began so long ago.
Damn that book!
Before time, before humanity. I am Dr. Edward Roivas.
Hi
I'm a
Edward.
clinical psychologist. I am also dead.
Oh.
This is not my story, nor even the story of the Roivas family. It is the story of humanity. Like it or not, believe it or not, as you will. Your perceptions will not change reality, but simply color it. Humanity has been on the edge of extinction for 2 millennia, ignorant of so much and dependent on so few. The Guardians grow restless.
Not the Guardians.
Time once again near. Whether by fate or misfortune, my family has crossed their path, and they didn't take kindly to it. Their attention turns to my granddaughter, for she is the last of my line, and the last hope for humanity.
Actually, also the last in your family, considering she's female. According to the Society of the Human Race, of course. Sepia tone! With some shooting shit stuff. Take that, you shit. It's almost like it's some sort of dream sequence. Face. Ah! Reload. However you do that. The Y button, the X button. How do you run? That's how you run. Oh, hold B. That's how you reload. Oh, there we go.
Remember me, Alex?
The phone. Phone's ringing. Phone. Oh, she's up. She's up. She's up. Fine.
Hello?
Miss Alexandra Roivas?
Yeah, who's this?
This is Inspector LaGrasse of the Rhode Island Police. I'm sorry to disturb you, but there's been an accident with your grandmother.
I'll be on the next flight out.
Apologies for that clicking. I don't know what causes it. It happens quite a bit. I will attempt to fix it.
Ah, Miss Roivas, I'm pleased to meet you. I trust you had a pleasant trip?
Yes, I suppose so, considering.
Yes, my condolences. This is most unpleasant. It's a shame we couldn't meet under brighter circumstances.
Yes, it is. Can we get this over with, please?
Of course, this way. But I must warn you, it's not a pleasant sight.
Which is exactly what I was about to say.
I'm afraid there's not much to see.
Lovely.
Miss Roivas, is that your grandfather, Edward?
Yes, it's him. He's wearing our family ring. I don't understand. Why are you showing me this? Can't you check dental records or something? What is wrong with you?
Yeah, you dickhead.
I'm sorry. It's my job, lady. You're the only living relative, and no, we can't check dental records. There's no head. No, none of this makes sense. There's no sign of intrusion, and there was certainly a lot of force used here. I have never seen anything like this in my 20 years on the force. We have no evidence except for the body, and what's left doesn't say much. We don't have a single clue.
You better find out who did this. I'm not leaving Rhode Island until you do. There must be some clue in this old mansion revealing what happened. I want answers.
So do I. I wish I had some.
She says that. It's like, it's not like it's going to mean anything, really. I will not leave this mansion. Okay, it makes no difference to me, love. I don't live here. Shocked by her grandfather's mysterious death and frustrated at the incompetence of the local police. Yeah. Alex vows to uncover the truth. She decides to search the mansion, the place where Edward conducted his research. If there was a tie to his past, and possibly a tie to his murder, it would be here. Dun dun dun! How's the lag? Actually, surprisingly pretty good. It's a clock. Actually, you know what? That's pretty... 1 minute. Oh, yeah. Use function. Equip. Check. It's basically kind of like a point and click thing where you can do things. I'm pretty sure the second floor key breaks as soon as you try to use it. Pardon me a minute. I'm just going to go to the display. I think putting it back to standard will make it better. No, maybe less. Well, the FOV there. That looks a bit better, actually. Yeah, the FOV is a bit manky there now, but it doesn't really matter. Examine. Detail. A beautiful carriage clock. The hands appear to be stuck, yet the clock continues to tick. With the time permanently set to 3:33. Did you notice that it said 3:33 when she got phoned? Which is wondering, really, because if she took a flight out to Rhode Island, which I'm pretty sure is just above New Jersey in America. I'm not very good. I don't live in America, so I don't know. Would it really be 3:33 when she was called? Assuming she's... I'll finish reading this in a minute. Assuming she's like further back than Rhode Island. Oh, I suppose so, yeah. I suppose if it was in Rhode Island and she was in Arkansas or something like that, it'd be a few hours before. Yeah, it's all fine. Don't worry about it. Never mind. Yet the clock continued to tick. With the time, there is a key in the back of the clock, presumably for winding it. Should Alex look at the key? Sure. Alex picks up the desk clock and pulls the key from it. However, there is something odd about the key. It isn't winding for the clock at all. It's a dresser key! Get in! Dresser key! Oh. You know what? Let me try and do something about that. Find better quality sound at all. Right, I didn't really do anything there because couldn't do anything. I have played this game to death. I know exactly where to go and what to do, so I'm just going to continue just going through the mansion and showing you around stuff. This is the kitchen. What's this? Detail. A wooden plaque is fastened to the door, taking the place of a lock. A wooden sigil is carved into the wood above the wide slot. The slot is just wide enough to insert a narrow blade. As you can see. What does one do with that, I wonder? Apparently, can we look through here? No. Apparently the sun giving off some good lens there, lens flare. Can we... Very old fridge. I do wonder though, it says like 2 weeks later. What the hell have we been doing for the last 2 weeks? We're in the dining hall? A grand piano stands here waiting for the hands of a decent musician. Unfortunately, Edward never really lived up to that description, and as such, the piano fell in disuse. Yeah, he's dead, but he was a shit piano player. What a dick. The illustration features a collection of strange line designs related to each other in a cylindrical manner. There appears to be some significance to it, but it isn't particularly evident. The top one is Ulioth, the green one, bottom right, is Zelatoth, and the blue one is Ulioth, Zelatoth, and I forget. Ulioth, Zelatoth, and whatever. I think Ulioth actually is the blue one. Zelatoth and Chattur'gha. Chattur'gha is indeed the red one. Thanks. Ugh. Anyway, let's do what the game is obviously wanting you to do. Let's go upstairs. It's locked. Use the second key. But it's broken. The key comes apart in the lock. The key to the second floor is broken. Perhaps there is a way of repairing it. Perhaps so. But anyway, the whole point of this is you have to go into the library. Let me show you this room first. It's become evident quite a bit further into the game. Return. Basically a telescope of sorts. But you don't use it as a telescope, so really it's a bit weird. In the warm glow of the candlelight, the Roivas family tree hangs from the wall. That's a funny way of making a tree. Shadows flicker across its surface, obscuring the detail. If one looks closely, the family's secrets are revealed. I am wondering something. These books contain the history of the Roivas family, genealogy, birth, death records, deeds, and writs. The Roivas history is a troubled one. As Mediterranean immigrants, the early Roivas were shunned by other settlers in North America. Suspected of witchcraft, the Roivas were convicted during the witch hunts, forcing them into hiding. As memory favoured, the Roivas rebuilt their lives. That might have been them homes, actually. I don't really know what it says. Nothing around here. Nothing particularly of worth. Examine. Nothing. Examine. Return. Oh, nothing. Okay. Look at the clock. Examine. Detail. This Lumigrang 5 o'clock seems to stand ominously in the corner, gazing on this empty room with almost patriarchal air. Use that to she doesn't use the clock. Yes. And I wonder what we have to set it to. Thank you. Ta-da! Well, I'm looking on the internet then for some sound feedback question really, but it didn't seem to bring up anything really. Ooh, what's in the secret thing? Open the door. Dang, son. What the hell is she's been doing? How's he been doing? Examine. Detail. A small shrine of candles. Their placement appears to be very deliberate, matching the etchings on the table and the wall's illustration. The candles are unlit. Examine. Detail. A diabolic drawing of a stack of human bodies, each one cemented into place. What twisted psyche could have executed this drawing? Though disturbing, it's meticulous, rendered down to the subtlest detail. The precise anatomy of fractured bones and the convolutions of spines and ribs intertwine in a mesmerizing sight. An ancient Roman weapon, a gladius, is on display above the fireplace mantel, another token of eccentric drunk. Pick up. Hooray! Equip. Ugh. This is a bizarre drawing of a cyclopean city. Its immense architecture bathed in an unnatural fog. The detail is incredible. As Alex studies it, she can almost imagine the city's inhabitants. A painting of the jungle-shrouded building. There seems to be a temple in Asia, perhaps from Thailand or Cambodia. Not bad. This looks like some kind of mask. The face is serene in composure with a faint hint of smile tugging at its corners of the mouth and eyes deep in meditation. Weird. This Gothic cathedral is silhouetted against a stark light. The image is vicious and devoid of subtlety. Every brushstroke echoes the spikes of architecture, imbuing a violent feeling, as though the building itself is a hard imposition on reality. A grim picture indeed. Oh. An aged page set inside a glass frame hangs on the wall, and insane scribblings covers the page, incomprehensible to Alex. Perhaps if Alex had some kind of tomb, it could be deciphered. A large leather-bound antique book rests upon the cluttered desk. Leather-bound. Yeah.